This week's video is sponsored by absolutely nobody. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Lost Latvian here, and we have some work to do here. End of the year. So we're getting closer and closer to 2024, and I decided to show you all hats. I hope I'm gonna be able to find them all. What I have acquired in year of 2023. So how should we call this segment? Kind of like a 2023 view in a no 2023 looking at the rear view mirror or something like that, whatever it is. I can't come up with the segment, but of the name of the segment, but we're gonna basically look back, and I'm gonna show you the hats I have acquired this year. We're gonna talk about it, and this segment is gonna be actually in a couple parts. Like I can't show you all the caps, all at once. That would take me 3 hours to show you all. So we're gonna break it all up, and in this video, these gonna be caps, I believe, from January and February, and maybe like a week in March, something like that. So there are quite a few of them, and but yeah, I'm gonna show you, and then yeah, that's the whole point of it, to show you what I have gotten. If you are a subscriber of my channel, you will remember that I showed all of these caps, in separate videos, but this is kind of like a recap of the year, as we approaching that one grand video, that final video of 2023, where I'm gonna reveal the cap of the year. So last year I did like a quarterfinal, semifinals, finals. That took forever for me to do it. I hope I can break all this in 4 parts, and yeah, and then the grand finale. We'll see how it all goes. It can change. I can't promise you anything, but let's just go at it, and let's start showing some of the caps, and I'm gonna kind of break even these ones apart. So this is the first batch, and let me set them down, and let's start out. I believe this was the winner in January. A little unusual cap, it's a pillbox, and I believe this was one of the caps of the month. I can't remember the store. Yeah, don't ask me about the store. You'll have to go back and check out those videos where I talk about every single cap. This one was just like what caught my eye. Totally different. A lot of people hate this pillbox, shaped cap. I happen to like it. I think it's a very unique cap. It is very old school. It's a great pirate's cap, in my opinion. So it's all black, and then these yellow stripes. There's the P logo, nothing on the side besides this new arrow flag. And then yeah, where the cap was made, this is made in China, official on-field cap. So yeah, let's do a size check on this one and the way it looks. So it's freaking cool cap, in my opinion. That's all I can say. That's why I fell in love with this one. And yeah, I believe this was the winner of January, if I recall it. It was up there either way. So yeah, this is a cap number 1 I want to show you today. I'll definitely lose the freaking track how many I've showed you, but yeah, it was a good pirate's cap. So then the next one, The next one what I got was this wool cap. Again, don't know the freaking store. Let me see. This is actually Hat Club. Hat Club. And yeah, this is all wool. 50% wool, 50 polyester. So poly is like here, the under. Everything else is wool. This Diamondbacks. Like a copper threading. And I remember buying this one. I really like this Diamondbacks logo, this snake. It's a pretty cool cap. What do you guys think? You like this logo as well? Let me adjust a little bit the camera. Let me zoom in a little, maybe a little closer. I think that's gonna be better. I think I was too far away. Too far away from you. So that's a cap number 2, Diamondbacks. Yeah, it had like that peachy underbrim and the black guts. And then, let me see, there was this release, you know, there was a World Cup in soccer in Qatar, and then right after that, All the Right came out with these. There was like a series of caps. And this was from All the Right store, and they each one were hooked to a different team. This one hooked to the team Brazil, Pele, you know, to be precise, the player who actually passed away. And then this one was the Red Devils hooked to the team Belgium, you know. So yeah, I really like this side patch. You know, it really stands out. And this was the store called All the Right. This Milwaukee Brewers cap. I think it's a great cap. Kelly green under, white guts. This is a wearable cap. So yeah, man, I got the Bella's fur, you know, everywhere in the house. I got this boxer, and she's shedding right now. So you see any dog fur in my caps, you know, I'm sorry about it, you know, can't avoid it. Red Devils, Belgium. And then this other one was hooked to Team Brazil. And Kelly green under, white guts. This crazy dome, this lime green kind of thing, green yellowish dome. It's kind of hard to wear this cap, you know. It's a very bright one, you know. I don't know what kind of outfit you need to have to wear this one. I wore this maybe a couple times, you know, but it's kind of difficult. But it's a one good piece of my my collection. I like it. Team Brazil represents Team Brazil, and Pelé, the famous football player, soccer player, who passed away earlier this year, I believe. Yeah, he passed away, I believe, right after World Cup. I believe so. I don't want to lie, you guys. So then we got this cap, and let me find, these two came together, and I can't tell you, was this a Hat Club? Yep, it was a Hat Club release, and these ones were hooked to boxing matches. You know, there were several caps released. This one was Mike Tyson, I believe, hooked to Mike Tyson fight with, I can't remember with who, and this one was one Italian boxer, and I can't remember those fucking names, man, you know. But these ones, I just like the caps and what they represent. There's a Team Italy. I like Italy flag. Look at this sweatband. All these flags around it. This cap is very well like this inside of the cap. You know, it's like a silver lining in it. It's a heavy cap. You know, very well made cap, but it feels heavy and yeah, exposed. And then this Tyson hook. Oh man, the fur. And it came with a pin of the year. These little boxing gloves. You know, I usually care less about the fucking pins. I like the pins by itself, you know, but I don't like them on my caps. But yeah, this one was hooked to Mike Tyson and a boxing match he had. Can't remember with who. Holyfield. Don't remember. Same thing. The sweatband with all these flags. And also have this black lining with the red UV. It's kind of an iconic cap of this year. You know, it was released early in 2023. Did you guys get any of this? Do you remember the releases? Do you guys remember that? It's a pretty cool cap. If I would wear this one, I would take these the spin off, but it's kind of cool. Look at that. It's kind of cool. 2 boxing gloves. And then this one, it's pretty cool. Both caps are wearable. I would say this black one is easier to be worn. This one, yeah, you can wear this one too. Not too bad at all. So yeah, these two caught my eyes. And then I can't remember if this was my first one or not, but I got this freaking, no, this wasn't. This was from Locker Room Downey in LA. And this fucking team was the last team I got, you know, in my collection, LA Dodgers. So I just wanted to get something in my collection from Dodgers, so I can tell that I have every single Major League Baseball cap. This is a black corduroy. And it has this two-tone, kind of like a New Era flag. Dodger Stadium patch. So the brim is cord. Has this pink under, like a sneaky two-tone gray and black dome, gray brim, black guts. So yeah, this LA cap. This was not my first one. First one I believe came from Topper Store Europe. Let me find, I think I know where it's at. Very first cap, LA cap, was actually this one. Topper Store USA, not Topper Store USA, Topper Store Europe. Came from Austria. And this came before, I believe before. No, my sister mailed this one to me, so this was already after the ban. But this was my first LA cap. You're never gonna see me wearing this shit. It's just for collection. And I kind of wish I would not, I wouldn't have, what am I trying to say, that I didn't curve this brim, but would have left it, you know, flat and with all the tags on it. But whatever. I've changed my mind about that too, you know. Right now I'm like, I used to curve every single cap. Now I do not. But you grow as a collector, you know. You change your mind, you change your views, you know, and to preserve something, it's much better to just keep everything on, all the tags and everything, and just don't wear them. But again, so this was my first LA cap. I don't have many. I probably got like 3 caps, 3 LA caps, and that's it. That's all I got. So then, this one, I don't remember where the hell this came from. Let me see if I got any clues. Made in China. No clues at all. For a minute I saw that this maybe was the Topper's Europe cap as well, but nope. So I got on this craze of buying Tiger caps because I quite enjoy their front logo, this tiger. So I got a different variations of it, and this one was one of them. So yeah, now when I look at it, I don't like it actually that much. It's that green and brown colorway, you know. I don't know. Probably now I would pass on it, but it's a part of collection, you know, part of the learning, part of the experience, you know. But it's not a bad cap. Let's pop it on. Yeah, it's not a bad looking at all. I just don't wear it much at all. I can't even remember when I wore it the last time. That was just another cap. Then, after Houston won their World Series, then I went out, and this could be a Lids cap, made in Bangladesh. Then I had to get this cap. So cascading H, that star. Not a bad cap. It's pretty well made. I want to believe this was a Lids cap, but maybe I'm wrong. So I kind of like it. I still do. Even if I'm not a fan of the Texas teams. I happen to like Rangers much better than Astros. But I think this is a cool cap. I've worn it a couple times. My boss is from Houston, and so I remember when I wore this one the first time, he was like, "Oh, right on, finally you're wearing a nice cap." I was like, "Yeah, right." And then, I believe that this came actually from my fitteds before I had a fallout with them. I actually bought quite a few caps from them, you know, but then this shit happened, you know, when they tried to screw me over, you know, and I kind of backed out and walked away from them. But we're going to talk about that kind of situation later on, because that was like around May, I believe. But then we got this Milwaukee Braves. Yes, Milwaukee Braves 1957 World Series patch. So I got this cap from my fitteds. But they're definitely not getting my money anymore. That all goes to Topper Store USA, and that's where it's gonna stay. And frankly, you know, without even being an asshole, lately the caps with my fitteds are putting out, a lot of them I would not even buy, even if I had a good relationship with them. You know, they're just like freaking clown looking, you know, they're too wild. This one has like a gold UV, which is kind of cool. Milwaukee Braves. Then this one, this was another my fitteds, and this probably was the one of the best my fitted hats from last year. It was acquired early in the year. I really like this colorway. I really like this side patch. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, I still kind of, you know, feel bad that I had to step away from that store, you know, because they do have some good hats too. But hey, it is what it is. Let me pause the video for a minute. I got a postman at the door. I got 2 toppers caps coming in. I'll be right back. So yeah, guys, 2 caps, Topper Store USA. But let's move on with this next one. And this is Milwaukee Brewers now. And somehow I think that this was my fitteds as well. So yeah, I spent a tons of money, you know, with my fitteds. And I just couldn't believe, I could not believe that they mistreated me. I can tell you, Topper Store USA would never do what they did. At least I don't believe it. But anyways. So yeah, I picked this one. Then, now I'm gonna have to pick some out from here. I got this Plain Jane 4-pack, you know, and now when I look back at them, at the moment, you know, they all looked cool. I've worn these ones only a few times, and now I would never, I would never, but I would not cop them if like right now, if they would come out, I would not buy these ones. I kind of sort of regret of buying them. Full cord, but let's look at them. They're not bad hats, you know, but it's just like I finally, you know, I have narrowed it down on what I like, you know. There are way better hats out there, you know, than these. That's all I'm trying to say. They're not bad hats. They're part of the collection, part of the journey. It's just not something I would spend my money on right now at this moment. Am I glad that I have these ones? Sure. But they're one of the weaker caps, you know. They're not bad looking. They're kind of everyday fall caps. You know, they fit great. These ones came from New Era. All of them came from New Era. This Rays. And then I got the next one was this Montreal, and I think I like this one the best. Also full cord, 2-tone. Yeah. Black gut. And the next one was this Boston. Actually, yeah, I don't know. Maybe this one is the best one. Don't know. This Boston script. Full cord again. One of the weaker pickups, in my opinion. But remind you, at this time of the year, you know, January, February, there was no Topper Store USA, and Hat Dreams were not up to speed yet. You know, that all came later in the year. So at time, these ones felt right. And the last one was this Met. It does have like a nice embroidery. Kelly green, black guts. So they're clean. They're clean, good caps, you know, all cord. So then, actually one of the first ones, I think these two were the first caps I picked up in at the very beginning of the year. These two came from Anthem Shop. So they were on a discount. You know, I got these ones for like $20 each, something like that. You know, there's also a video out about them, kind of a silly video. So all blue Jays, you know, the cap was just so, I don't think this is that great of a cap, but the price was so good that I just couldn't pass on it. You know, it really came in cheap, you know, and I just went for it. Very sweet. And then this one, I actually like the colorway a lot. This is one of my favorite Expos caps. I love it for its simplicity, and that blue and red, you know, it goes together so well. And at the time I really liked the red UVs, and that has changed as well with me as the year progressed. You know, now I'm more of a Kelly green under. I'm not that like the gray ones, they're neutral, but I think I would prefer the red under the gray more. But Kelly green is definitely my #1 UV color. But yeah, I definitely enjoy this cap a lot. This is a cool cap. I've worn the shit out of it throughout the year. I think it looks good on me. You know, I love the colorway. This is a good, like, kind of everyday go-to cap. Really like it. So now, man, I'm having the difficulties where to put the caps. So this one, let me see. This one, this was Topper Store Europe. This is what I got from Pat in Austria early in the year. Got reshipped through my sister. My brother-in-law shipped it to me. So yeah, this swinging cardinal, clean cap. Topper Store Europe. I like this one. Then I got this one. This one is a good looking Royals cap. I like it quite a bit. This was the Topper Store Europe as well. One thing I don't like about this cap is, like, you can see right here the stitching, the black stitching kind of sucks. Once I curved it, you know, it popped. And this is the Bangladesh. Yeah, and with the Bangladesh caps, you know, when you went and curved the caps, you know, sometimes the stitching showed up, you know, and that kind of sucked, especially on this one since the stitching is black or blue or whatever it is. But it's a cool looking cap. And then they got this indigo, I believe, color brim. This is a cool color. This actually comes later in the year, you know, this starts showing up. But very clean Royals cap. Topper Store, Europe. Then this minor leaguer again, Topper Store, Europe. Not gonna fucking tell you this team's name because I cannot say it. This is too hard for my European freaking tongue. Durham, whatever, you know. I actually wore this cap the other day to work. Love this colorway. Very, very well made. Topper Store, EU. Minor leaguer. Then we got another minor leaguer, I believe. Nope. This actually is the major league, but also came from Topper's Store, EU. This is the Pirates cap. Clean. Clean cap. Yeah, Pirates. So Rubber Ducks. And another Topper Store Europe cap. Yeah, I wish I would have left. I would have left these stickers and uncurved brims on these ones. Because I don't wear them, you know. I haven't worn this one once, you know. I don't think so. If anything, one time. This is like that beef and broccoli kind of colorway, almost. Cool one. And where do we go next? This was the last year's hype. Topper Store USA, not USA, Topper Store Europe. The Bisons, you know, nowadays you can't find I mean, you probably can find the Bison's cap and cop it pretty easily. But there were times, you know, last year where these ones, you were not able to get them. They sold out within minutes. Especially if these were made in Europe, you know, in Topper Store. This is freaking good looking satin. Full satin crown, brim, then the regular poly under, and white guts. Pretty cool one, huh? I think so. And then there was another one for Toppers. And this is a cool cap, all cord. This looks like China to me. High crown, yep, China. Topper Store in Europe. Full cord. This is a really nice cap. Pink under white guts. Very good looking Houston Astros. Full cord. So then we go back to my fitteds, and this is one of their wild kind of looking caps. It's pink, pinkish, purplish, Detroit Tigers. My fitted cap. This is another one I would not buy if it would be right now, you know. It's a little too wild. Good for collection, I would say, but extremely hard to wear. Something like that, you know. I'm crazy about the colorful caps, but this one a little too wild for me, actually. But hey, it is what it is. Again, it shows the journey, you know, the collecting journey. This one probably is one of my favorite, my fitted caps. This was hooked to the U-Haul. I have worn this cap several times. Florida Marlins. I think this cap is done very well. Very nice color combination. This one was sitting on their site for a long time. It probably still sits there, but it's a cool cap. Let's see the size check on this one. This one fits good. So yeah, my fitted U-Haul hook. Early in the year this got released. Then next one, this one I got after watching views from the vault, and Jason was wearing this one. This comes from my hat stop up in Seattle. Front panel is different. This Mariners, I think this is an absolute stunner in my book. Great looking cap. That's all I can say. Gray, yeah, gray UV, navy brim, and this sand camel-like front panel. Raised Batterman, All-Star Game patch. One more time, Seattle Mariners, great cap. I really like this one. Cool as hell. And then we got 4 more to show you in this first part. This is another one, I believe. Now let me double check. Yeah, I believe that this is one of my favorite Mariners caps. Sneaky two-tone. S-block. And I believe this one came, oh man, don't want to lie, it's either Anthem Shop or my hat stop. I can't tell you, man, I can't remember. But this is an absolute beauty. You know my feelings about the green caps and how hard it is for me to wear them. But when the cap looks this good, I have no problem of getting one. Nice side patch. S-block. Nice baddie. This is a good cap. Then and there was this one. This is another my fitteds. See how many caps I got from them? This is a cool cap. I just got the notification on my phone that I received my Toppers caps. That's for another time. Very cool one. Then next one. This was part of my craze about the Detroit Tigers caps. This is a little wild. Don't remember who made this one. This could very well be another my fitteds. Just kind of looking at the colors, you know, the way everything is colored gives that my fitteds vibes a little bit. And then the last but not least, this is my very first Serpientes. And this was this Hat Club or lids? Can't remember. You know, I like this one. So yeah, guys, this is the part 1 of several I'm gonna show you throughout these remaining weeks of 2023, and we're gonna end up with a cap of the year video. But yeah, let's just look back, you know, and see which caps I have acquired in 2023, and this is the part 1. This was the part 1. So freaking quite a few caps if you ask me, you know. And now imagine every single one is at least 50 bucks, so 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 450, that's 500 right here. So then let's move on. 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500. That's another 500. So now there's 100, there's a 200, there's a 300, 350, 400, 450, and 500. That's another 500. Okay. And then 50, 100, 150. So right now what I showed you was like $1,650 right here. You know, let me try to lift it all up if I can. Sorry for me going out of the frame, but this is freaking difficult for me to even grab them all at once, because there are just so many of them. I'm freaking struggling. This is freaking fucking wild, man. So there you go, my friends. Part 1. This is a shot for a thumbnail. We looked at part 1, 2023. Lost Latvian here. So, guys, stay healthy and see you soon with the part 2.